the Dream Mile.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Dream Mile. I'm Joey Johnston. You know, Pepinroot Stadium has been the site of many a great athletic event over the years. It's where Babe Ruth once hit a home run 700 feet. Today we have an event that doesn't quite rival that in terms of scope, but has attracted unparalleled interest nonetheless. It's the Dream Mile. It's Joe Henderson against David Alfonso. A challenge match, if you will. Raw athletic competition within the Tribune Sports Department, something the entire community has rallied around. A lot of money and a lot of pride is going to be at stake, and we think you're going to enjoy it. Stay tuned.
Back at Pepinroot Stadium, site of the Dream Mile, the first annual Dream Mile, the Tampa skyline in the background. You know, this is an event that has really caught the imagination of a lot of people in this city, and we asked some people what the Dream Mile means to them. And David Alfonso, the first competitor,
familiar Florida Gators short and Tribune Sports shirt,
coming into the stadium. He looks like he's ready. One of the fans going up for an autograph.
Brushing off a underprivileged child there.
Well, I'll tell you, Joey, you know, he looks like he's really into this. He just blew that fan off.
I think they used to have a phrase for an athlete like this, a lean, mean, fighting machine.
Certainly no doubt about it. And what brings you out here today?
Well, you've heard of the little dying boy that Babe Ruth promised hit home run for. I'm the little dying boy that Joe Henderson said he'd win the Dream Mile for. A couple days ago, I was in a hospital bed, recovering from major surgery. Today, my whole life rests on Joe Henderson's ability to win this race.
Will it be Joe Henderson by a nose?
By a nose.
Somewhere deep in the bowels of Pepinroot Stadium, somewhere here in the quiet of a Monday afternoon, what would normally be a Monday afternoon, a quiet afternoon, but on this particular day, one of the biggest days in sports history, somewhere, David Alfonso waits for his competitor. Somewhere, David Alfonso waits for the man who has accepted the challenge. And there he is, David Alfonso, stretching, a picture of concentration, a man who knows that should he lose to Joe Henderson, he would never hear the end of it. And that is the prime motivating force in this competition. Over here, David. David, can we get a word with you for a moment?
Henderson's dog meat.
Is that raw dog meat or the kind that's like cookies, crumbs?
I may be fat, but come the Dream Mile, Smokeless Joe will be lucky to be in the same lap.
David, how extensive has your training been for this event?
Extensive enough.
Well, there it is. David Alfonso, a man obviously with a mission to accomplish.
We're back live at Pepinroot Stadium with Paul Hogan. And Paul, obviously this event has captured your imagination. Why are you here, and what do you expect today?
Well, I just here there's a chance to pick up some easy money, and I thought I'd come down and make buck on this.
Bill Chastain, looks like you've brought your family out here to this event. Any particular reason for that?
Well, this is just one of those once-in-a-lifetime events. You just don't want your kids to grow up later and to realize they didn't get to see it when they actually had the opportunity to see it.
Uh-huh, right. And kids, what do you think? What brings you out here today?
You're here to see the Dream Mile, aren't you? Who's number one?
Okay, well, there you have it. Bill Chastain and family here at Pepinroot Stadium for the Developed in the Sun's Rays, the trophy that goes to the winner of the Dream Mile. 120 miles to be here today for the Dream Mile. What exactly is it about this event that attracts you so much?
It's intriguing. It really is. Talking about two definitive athletes, pound for pound, matching their poundage against one another.
And for you, young lady, you know, you're a girl and this is a manly event. What brings you out here today?
It was a way to share the dream with Chris.
And there you have it, the Dream Mile. It's a time for dreamers and all. His lovely wife. What brings you guys here tonight? Mick?
It's
not the wife.
Yeah.
Oh, well, anyway, yes, okay. Thank you very
Rick
much.
Orienza,
Rick?
LLC Promotions.
Hey, Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, what brings you out here?
Well, I saw the item this morning in the paper, and you know, I'm a track fan, and I'm here for the race. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, good. I hope you enjoy it, Rick.
I'm sure I will. I paid my $2.
Cab that he has been running up in anticipation of the Chatty Box all week long.
So, Dan, what you're saying is that this is a monetary thing for you. You're not here for the enjoyment.
No. It's tortoise here. There's sidebars run supreme like water over Niagara Falls. But one dignitary this day came down from Indiana, Pennsylvania. The last living roommate of John Matuszak, Ken Moorhead, is here.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Ken. Real pleasure to have you here, Ken. What do you think about this sporting event as it relates to your past?
Nice to be here. I'm just down here. I came down here for this.
Is that right?
Yeah, I came down.
Oh, that's incredible. No other business in town?
No other business. I just came to see an old roommate of mine, Dan Lee,
Okay.
and for the Dream Mile.
All right, so you guys are on your way to Columbia after this, I understand.
Prime mile.
No, Dan is not running, but he...
No, it's Spanish Park, actually.
Well, listen, you guys enjoy the hell out of yourselves. Have a good time.
We're going to see this one.
All right. And Dan, if Henderson doesn't show up, what would you do?
That's the default. Alfonso's awarded the winner, and I think that's it.
Doing his Joe Henderson imitation, and when he sees what the competition is like, will certainly withdraw, as this young man appears to have done. Being here, sir?
Me?
Yes.
I'm a radiation oncologist. I'm in town for a lumpectomy seminar, and we're staying at the Hilton, and they suggested things to do on a Monday night, 3 Mile in Tampa. I'm from Waukegan.
Waukegan, is that in the United States?
That's in the United States, in the lower 48.
Well, hope you enjoy it. So, continue in his quest. His opponent is not shown yet. Some people are calling him a sniveling coward. We'll see about that. We'll see. You flew all the way back here, overnight flight?
Detroit. I took a red eye just to come back for this big event. I put up there with the World Series, the World Cup. I mean, everything. This is the World Wrestling Championship. This is bigger than big.
And you're picked for the win.
I picked for the win. Who else? Mr. Alpha.
Stadium. Joe, how you feeling today, buddy?
You all are sick.
Joe Henderson, obviously the Woody Hayes School of Sports.
I'm ready. Let's go.
He's ready. He's ready for the challenge. And we'll be right back in just a moment. He certainly looks fit for this one. Uh-oh. Little problem there with his knees, possibly. Doing a few stretching exercises. The knee. The $1 million knee. Filling up here. It's a holiday atmosphere. The fans doing the wave. And I'll tell you, this is the biggest crowd they've had here except for the Rowdies game. Rowdies game, look at this. The people enjoying themselves on a Monday afternoon.
Tom Ford is really one ill human being, and he should seek help.
Well, I certainly appreciate that, Joe, and I do have a counseling session scheduled right after this. In fact, Chris Harry will be there with me.
Indeed, sir. Let the record show that while Tom is out here doing this, Gary Shelton is writing his L.A. Rams feature.
That's true. But he is not having as much fun as I am, sir. There's no doubt about that.
After all, that is the important thing.
Absolutely.
We have both runners to the start, please.
This is it, Chris. Joey Johnston calling both runners to the start. The crowd difficult in containing itself.
Banner, look.
4 laps.
Joe Henderson getting rid of his foreign object.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dream Mile. I'd like to introduce the competitors. In the purple shirt, originally from Lebanon, Ohio, now living in Brandon, Joe Henderson. To my